Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. I hope you're all doing well with the next how to play video. And from the YouTube list, we have Adatara. The person who wrote it, actually. Let me quickly see. Let me see. We go down here real quick. Can you do Adatara 457mm guns, but I cannot make to see them work. You are more than welcome, my friend. Alexander, here we go. So, what's special about Adatara? Same as Bongo, you have 457mm guns, you have one gun less, and you are on tier 9. The thing with these chips is, they have big caliber guns, but the pen for the 457 is not as good as you would think. It's pretty lackluster in comparison to the other 457s, which means on longer ranges you won't be really able to citadel battleships. You can still get full pens, especially on upper belts, and do a lot of damage, and you also have pretty decent HE. The fire chance is not that good, but the alpha, the max, like the actual damage of the HE shells is pretty good. However, cruisers you will be still able to completely annihilate with the spotter plane due to the nice accuracy. Now, the Bongo line is not very tanky, and in fact it's rather squishy. But to compensate for it, you have pretty good concealment and easy to aim guns with really good accuracy. I'm gonna see what my team is gonna do here. If the Jäger decides to not play around here, we're not gonna stay here as well, because there's no point to play this flank without any spotting. And I see the first cruiser. So we're gonna launch our plane. And we're actually gonna go for a nice shot. There should be a gap here. No? Oh my god, we show broadside to the Wismar. We should actually turn fast. Come on, can I lob over here? Should be able to lob over here. Wargaming says no, but I'm pretty sure we can. Okay, at least with the front guns we can. Good. Since the Jäger is going a very weird way, we're gonna play it a bit safer. And see how the battle develops. We're gonna focus on that Castilla for now, which tries to really rush A-cap. Which is not honestly the best idea in a game where the Yugomo is spotting him. But it might work for him. Okay, he's behind the island. We switch to the Wismar now. Experimental ship, very strong burst fire. Shouldn't be in the game, honestly. But it has an overmatchable nose, so we're gonna aim for the nose here. Okay, shells fell a bit too high. We'll always keep an eye on the Castilla, because we have a chance to shoot his broadside eventually. For now, we're gonna focus on the Wismar though, because the experimental ship needs to die first. We still hit the nose. Yeah, and he might actually be gone if our team focuses well on him. Our Jäger decided now to go full throughs, so we can actually help at the flank. But again, with these ships, you want to play it a bit safer at the beginning. You don't really want to push with these guys. We're also going to switch over to the Z in the middle. Should be a decent hit. Ooh, that was a very, very good hit. We're not going to switch to HE because he's not going to be spotted anymore by then. Good. I'm going to rotate over here, go this way now. And see if we can help against the Napoli and the Colombo. Good. Our Blücher is pushing into the Castilla. I don't like that play because he's showing broadside to Colombo and Napoli. Oh, nice. We got a citadel on Napoli, actually. Very nice. This is not a good play here. Why is it not a good play? Because these two people can crossfire him. If it wouldn't be for these two guys, he could do it. Even though it would still be pretty risky. But now we're just gonna lose the Blücher, unfortunately. We can still move forward here. We have a Sevastopol, but we need to pay attention to, because Colombo is by far a better ship than us. So we still gotta play it quite safe. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna take some pocket shots, but we're gonna stay at a distance where we can go dark if needed. I'm also gonna switch already preemptively to HE, because this guy is gonna turn fully in soon. I would be very much surprised if he keeps broadsiding. Well, actually, we're gonna go back to AP because Castilla might be able to be punished? Or is Sevastopol finishing him off? Nope. He's still alive. I'm gonna launch my plane here. Can we lob over here? I mean, the game says, so we just need 2 overpens. Nah, okay. It was not worth it, honestly. I'm switching to HE for the Z52 here. There's a decent chance we can hit that DD actually. Or is the game trying to tell me again I can't lob over here? Wait. Okay. I hope we still had the lock on. I'm not sure actually. No. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is, that's also pretty risky, but there's no spot on me. I will go dark and then we're gonna push the DD. We're actually gonna push him. But I gotta wait now until we are dark. Good. With that move, we're not only gonna kill the DD, but we also can get A-cap now. We're also gonna use our first heal, because we still have 4 left, and honestly, even if it's not the most amount to heal, we wanna use them before we might get smashed by the Columbo and we need more heals. Also, it's the Z46. Sorry, not the Z52. My bad. Good, we're gonna use our good concealment. We're gonna turn in here so Napoli is not gonna spot us. The Z might have Hydro, which is perfectly fine. But he doesn't even have it active at the moment. That's very good for us. We also, he doesn't have RPF, he doesn't know when I come around the corner. So we have a free DD kill here right now. Unless we somehow miss all our shots at point blank range. Which I would be shocked at, to be fair. And there we go, there he is. And that's a kill. And we're gonna get the cap, and the Columbo can't shoot us. So this was a very important decision making now, when to push. Now we're gonna angle against Columbo, he can lob potentially over here, and Izumo is not paying attention. Also Izumo is showing perfect broadside. At this range we can citadel him, so we're gonna go for some nice crossfire now. Hopefully get the punish. And there's the punish. And that's 2 kills and a cap. Important thing about this is timing, when to push, when you see an opening. The only reason why I pushed in here is because Columbo and Napoli kited away, and there was no thing on the map left that could spot me. So timing is also a thing, when and where to push. Just because this is a more snipier approach of a battleship and it's not as tanky, that doesn't mean you cannot push. That's still in the possibilities. I'm gonna get my guns now ready for the toner. We're gonna use our spotter plane, not because of range, but for the accuracy buff. Can we get a spot on him? We're gonna slow down here. Meh, really? We cannot? We're gonna beach it. That's actually not bad, so we can reverse faster. There's nothing to spot the toner right now. That's a bit annoying.
I need intelligence data.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna shoot the Columbo then. Again, nothing can spot us here unless they have planes. So we're just gonna go for the Columbo now. Also gonna be some free damage. Okay, there's the Tone again. We're still gonna shoot the Columbo right now because free broadside. I'm also gonna get the island between me and Benson, so the Benson can't spot me either. And now we just wanna punish them without really being able to get punished back. Hell, even if we get spotted right now, on this angle Columbo can't one-shot me, so it's gonna be max like 25k, 30k with Sap. And we're still doing fine. There we go, by the way, there's the plane spot now. I'm gonna reverse here, so the mountain is between me and Colombo. And we have to only deal with Tone and Napoli. Yeah, get your torpedoes off, it's fine, man. If the Benson pushes me, I also see it when the cap is contested, so we have an early warning system in case Mr. Benson comes towards us. I really don't care about this damage on me right now, we're still full HP pretty much. We're gonna let this burn through. Our AR is gonna benefit from it. And if we are having a good shot now, we will be able to finish off the Tone as well, giving us the third kill of the team. Unless my team finishes him off earlier already. And is that a kill? That is a kill. That's our third kill now. Very nice. We're gonna have our spotter plane up again. We have a fully broadside Colombo. We couldn't really ask for anything more right now. Our team is... He's angled against our team, but he's showing kind of broadside to us. I mean, he's still showing quite a broadside in general, to be fair. But what we're gonna do now is we gonna launch our plane again. And... oh, this is perfect. That is punishable. Boom. That's our fourth kill. And now we're just gonna finish off the Napoli. The good thing is, they don't... I mean, they know I'm here, but I'm not spotted. So they always pay attention to this blob, and we just get the 3 broadsides right now. Aiming waterline with the spotter plane. And is this... ah, this could have been our Kraken. Nah, that wouldn't have been a kill, to be fair. But still, 4 kills. Adatara. And there we go. So you see, the guns can be really potent, no matter of the pen or not. Especially at closer ranges, you can pretty much citadel everything, just like the BBs. It's just on longer ranges, you have only pens most of the time. On BBs, on cruisers, as you can see with the Napoli, you can still sit them at max range. 4 citadels, 4 kills, 1 captured ribbon. We got an E for expert. First again, nearly 2.2 base, which is very nice in this game. We also had a couple of tier 10s. And looking at our detailed report, half HP the Colombo, butchered the Z46, a bit of damage on Izumo, a bit of damage on Tone, a bit of damage on Napoli, Wismar and Castilla. We also got some spotting damage, even though it's not that big. And yeah, that's how you play Adatara. First you play it a bit defensive. On Sleeping Giant, if you have the possibility and there's no CV, you can go into A-cap. It's a very nice way to force enemies to you and kill them one by one. And I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe under the YouTube video. Your Trenlass, thank you for watching. And this is how to play Adatara in 2025.